Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn a very important letter if you are a student or if you are even an employee in a company. What is it all about? It's about cover letters. If you happen to log in and check any search engine with reference to the phrase cover letters, it will take you across millions of websites which talks about cover letters, from which we can know how important is cover letters for anybody, any professionals who intend to work. It can be a graduate, it can be a master student, it can be a PhD student, or it can be a postdoctorate professors or researchers. You name anybody in academic side, or you take any employees at any level. Everybody is behind cover letters because it's very close to the job, to the career that we intend to get. It can be a career in any field across the globe. No bars, no limits. That is why cover letters plays a very important role when it comes to a career aspect of any individual in this world. Hope you also should learn it thoroughly to be very successful businessman, entrepreneur, or professor, or you take any kind of position at any kind of organization or industry. So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's go into cover letters to uncover what exactly are we going to learn in that. Just look into some of the ideas which was shared in the Web 2.0. A cover letter is a document sent along with your CV or a business proposal. I have mentioned two concepts here. One is your CV, curriculum vitae. It can also accompany your resume. And look into the next word or phrase, it says business proposals. When you are planning to start a business, when you have a plan to start with your innovative idea, then it's called as a proposal. So a cover letter not only is essential for a job application or with your CV or resume, it is also going to have a very important place in the business proposals as well. So it's a document which talks more about you, about your uniqueness, why you have to be considered. It allows you to highlight certain areas that make you the right choice. If you are going to apply for a funding from government or private agencies, or if you're going to fetch a job in this corporate world, you are going to be in the limelight. And to put you in the limelight, cover letter is an important tool. It provides additional information about your skills, your experience, and the job that you are applying to. A cover letter will transfer the information about your skills, your experience, your passion. In case if you are a budding graduate or a postgraduate, this cover letter will convey that you are very energetic, enthusiasm to go as a fresher into a corporate world. It conveys a lot of meaning in it. That's why it's very important document as well. And please understand, it's a first impression about you. Let's say that you are applying for a job to my company. I have never seen you, I have never talked with you, I don't know who you are, but as soon as I get your letter along with the CV or a resume, I just look into it and I have a mental picture about you. So that is why it is called as a first impression. Oh, this is very innovative. The cover letter is really written well. The CV is extraordinary. That is the impression that I'm going to get upon somebody before I meet them in person. That is why it is called as first impression. So that's the reason why we say cover letter is an important document, and it is a stepping stone on your career itself. It can be for a job or it can be for any business proposals as well. Please keep in mind, as you think of writing a cover letter, you should keep in mind, whom are you writing this letter to? Is it to the hiring manager, the HR manager, the general manager, or somebody whom you know very well in a corporate world or in industry? That plays a very important aspect when you start to write. and you must have a complete background knowledge about the organization that you're going to apply. Or if you're going to apply for a funding, you should know everything about the funding agencies which is going to give the fund for your business idea as well. So keep all these in mind before you take your pen or start typing your cover letter. Unless you make a deep analysis of whom you are addressing and what sort of organization is that, you are going to be miserably failed. It's not only you, it's even me. We are going to be facing a miserable fail. Let us not give any chance for it. So before we start the cover letter, we should have mining. We should mine, get more information, and make sure that we know the person to whom we are writing very well before it is drafted. Look into the structure of a cover letter. It's not like the application letter that we have learned earlier. It is slightly different, more formal or very professional, I should say. See, what do you see there? We have information about us. We are supposed to have date. We are supposed to give the details of the person whom we are addressing. It can be the HR manager, hiring manager, general manager, production manager, the principal, registrar, anybody. And we have an open paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, and a closing paragraph. So this is the structure of a cover letter. To give you a very detailed explanation, the letter starts with your information. For example, Dr. Karthik, Associate Professor, VIT University, Velo, J.Karthikeyan at so-and-so.com. My number 919990000041. So this address is very clear in case if the person to whom I'm writing want to talk with me or want to communicate with me, they can even send an email or they can call me. So I should give a provision for both these aspects, like email address as well as my mobile number to reach me personally. So that is the first part. In school we say from address, from. So it has all the details about the sender. If I am the sender, the cover letter should have all my details given in that. Followed by this from or the sender detail, we have date. So the date you can just write 22/12/22 or 22/12/2022 or 22 December 2022, or it can be 1st January 2024. So whatever is the standard that you think is really good or really reachable, you can use that as a date format, because every country has its own date format. In India, we say date, month, year. In some countries, they say month, date, and year. Some countries, it can be in another form. So make sure that you understand what is the nature that the company expects, or if it is a company from South Korea, then you can check with what exactly the South Koreans used to have the format in dates. If the company is from US, then you check what is the format that is mostly preferred by companies in US. You write accordingly. The next is called to address, or to the person whom you are addressing this cover letter to. From address, date, to address. Again, to address should be very clear. Mr. Karthik, Dr. Karthik, Mr. Praveen, Mr. Rajesh. So it should be very clear. If you are not aware of the name, you just write the HR manager, the production manager, the senior manager, the registrar. So be very clear and have a very clear address of the company. The company plant may have a different address. The company office may have a different address. Please make sure that you check it before you draft it. So now we have from, date, and to address. Sender, date, receiver address. Then start with a salutation. Dear Mr. Karthik, dear Mr. Praveen, dear Dr. Praveen, dear Dr. Sivanoli, dear Mr. Kumar. So you start with the salutation, then goes with the first paragraph. So it's called as an opening paragraph, a cover letter opening paragraph. should address how come you know about this job opening. It also conveys how you got this information. Maybe you can just write, Dear Mr. Rajesh, I have come across that your company needs a production manager for the studio that you have established in recent times from a LinkedIn resource or from any of the websites that you have come across. So that is how you are supposed to start this opening paragraph, from where we got this information. If it is related to some projects, you can say, Dear Mr. Kumar, I have come across the advertisement of sending proposals for the project on helping the poor people in slums. I'm giving an example again, my dear boys and girls. So the opening paragraph should clearly convey from where we got this information about the job opening or the projects or proposals. The second paragraph talks about your hard skills. What are these hard skill? Tough skill? Is it tough skill? No. Hard skills are your educational qualification. So you can be an engineer, you can be a graduate in business, a master's in business, or you can be a doctorate in business. You may hold some certification in business, certification in engineering. So it talks about your hard skills. And again, if you are very proficient in using softwares, you can also mention that. That also comes under hard skills. And in the second paragraph, you are going to convey how your hard skills will be very resourceful for the particular job or for the particular project or for the particular proposal. That should be conveyed in a very effective way. So opening paragraph, you have conveyed how important or on which website or from which resource you got to know about this opening. The second paragraph, you're going to say your strength of your academic excellence or your excellence in hard skills. That is the exact word I should say. So, and you're going to relate how these hard skills will ensure your quality or your uniqueness for the post that is required, asked for. The third paragraph should talk about your soft skills. I'm a very good communicator. I work very well with a team. I can manage with any kind of situation. I have no boundaries on work timings. I relax at any environment. I'm a very cool person. You add any kind of adjectives, acronyms to talk about your qualities, your skills. All these are soft skills. I manage time very well, even at the toughest time, worst conditions at my family. I can manage very well. All these are soft skills. The third paragraph talks about your soft skills and how these soft skills will add more value to your workplace for the job that you have applied or for the project that you are planning to propose. So that is the matter we convey in paragraph number 3. And the last paragraph just say, thank you very much for your time and consideration. I'll be so happy to meet you. And I'm available between 10 o'clock and 12 noon on every day from Monday to Friday. So you be very specific with which time you are available to attend a call or to give a response. And have a very, very simple, very clear thank note, because the so and so person to whom you have addressed has taken time to read your information, your uniqueness, your qualities, how best you match based on their expectation. So have a thanks note. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that is with reference to the structure. Now you understand why the structure plays a very important role in a cover letter. So please keep in mind, when you happen to write a cover letter, make it very professional and make sure that to whom you are addressing it, that plays a very important role, and have a very professional structure. My best wishes for your fantastic career. Thank you very much. We'll get back to you in some other videos.